Okay, it's recording. Hi, everyone. I would like to call this meeting to order. Unfortunately, I'm unavailable at this present moment. I'm in the hospital. I'm actually speaking to doctors. So for this meeting, what I will do is pass it to Mr. Tate, who will be facilitating. I will come back to adjourn this meeting, but everything else will be handled by Mr. Tate. So I call the meeting to order. And Mr. Tate, can you go, please? Thank you.
Yeah. Good evening, everyone. For those, I think everyone here knows me, George Tate. And since the chairperson is unavailable tonight due to unusual circumstances, I am willing to facilitate the meeting. I cannot call it chairing the meeting because I am not a board member. So I just wanted to clarify that. Okay. So basically, I'm sorry, someone was saying something? No, so basically, I'm going to start again. My name is George Tate. I'm a former board member, former public safety chair, but now I am just a committee member. In Khadijat's absence, I'm facilitating the meeting. I'm hoping that someone from the precinct logs in, but I don't see anyone yet. So at this point, I'm just going to call for a roll call. So you could just unmute yourself and introduce yourself.
Good evening, Leonie Logan, committee member.
Thank you. Thank you, Val.
Hazel Martinez, committee member.
Hey guys, Gabe Herrera, board member.
Yes. And I think that was Laval with his phone number on the phone. Miss Laval, was that you? 718 and ending in 88. Okay, she's not responding, so and I don't see a mute or anything on that. So we'll come back to her. Okay, unfortunately, yes, go ahead. Go ahead. Were you trying to come in? Okay. Whenever you're ready, you just go ahead and unmute yourself and speak. Okay. But as I said, I do not have a chairperson report, as Mr. Lowe just called me at the last minute. They're from the hospital telling me she's okay, but it's some relatives that are not doing well. That said, I don't know if there are any. I'm going to try to go. We did the roll call, and then the next thing would be the approval of the meeting, the minutes. But unfortunately, I don't think we have a quorum. All right, Ms. Lyons, because we only have 6 people on the call. So basically, what I'm going to wait to see if someone from the precinct shows up. So we could discuss a couple of shootings that's been happening in this area lately, and some crime patterns that have been happening, especially around TD Bank. There was some report about something connected with the bank, and then around Utica Avenue, there's been a couple of incidents. Unfortunately, I don't have all the details, but just want to you all to be careful about that. And I don't know if anyone has anything to report regarding um, any crime or that's happening in your area, including traffic patterns. Because I know for one thing that last Thursday the commanding officer mentioned they had confiscated like a number of those dirt bikes, they crushed them, and they are enforcing the law on them. So they continue to confiscate, and they also towed away quite a number of illegally parked vehicles, and they continue the tow operation. I know they did tow that bus that was sitting right faster on Albany for a couple of months, so that on the tow away. But if you all have any other incidents that you want to report, please report. And this one, Miss Lyons, take the information and send it to the priest. Okay. So if you do have anything to report, please just raise your hand or unmute yourself. Okay. It's only 8 of us, so you could just unmute yourself and speak. Do it a little informal today.
Good evening, George. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, this is Delbert. I was over near Clarendon and Kings Highway, and they have several cars in that area with absolutely no plates. And I spoke to a representative. I guess his name is Leroy. He lives over there. He says he's the block president on 55th. And he informed me that he contacted the precinct many, many times, and they aren't doing anything about it. So since I was already there, I facilitated it, made sure they were written. I just have to contact sanitation for the vehicles with no plates and have them towed away. Because he said the Lincoln sitting in front of 5490 Kings Highway has been there for about 2 or 3 months. And then there's several on East 55. They have plates, but I don't think the plates belong to those vehicles because there's no inspection, no registration. And then what they do is they cover the VIN number on the dash. That is suspicious in its. Only do that when you don't want it matched up or known.
Okay.
I told him I'd make sure that was taken care of too when it was written up. There are summonses on those vehicles. But the precinct seems not to be responding.
Did he report it to 311?
Yes.
Okay,
He said he did,
maybe
but I don't know.
if we have the confirmation number for 311, maybe we could send it to the 67 to the community board, and then this so they could follow up on that.
Yeah, I'll look next time I see him again.
Yes, yes.
And
Also,
also in your area, there were about 3 cars that were there today, and they were going up and down Farragut Road, issuing summonses from the traffic division, not from the traffic division. They were over there.
Farragut and what? Yes,
It's over there. What's that street? Like around 46 in the 40s.
okay.
They were over there.
Yeah, I'm at 43rd, but but
Yep,
definitely,
they were all right over there.
definitely Farragut all the like around in this
Like
Schenectady
Yes,
area.
yes. They were right there.
Always.
They're going after that, and there's a detached trailer. I told them about it. If they don't get to it, somebody else will. It's right where the school is, off of Glenwood. It's on 46.
Okay. Yeah. 46 or 46?
And 46. right after the
Okay.
trestle
Oh,
on that
okay,
side of the
that's it.
school.
Okay, because there was one right in front of the school, like not quite in front, but by the park on East 45th,
Mhm.
which
On the
we
other side.
reported. Oh, so they're probably the same one that moved from there. That's how that
Yeah,
one
they moved
moved.
around the corner.
Yeah.
They went around the corner. Well, he
Okay.
patched and he got some cars on it, but they're gonna get written up.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Hello, Mr. McKay Brown.
Good evening, Miss Kate. Good
Yeah,
evening, one and all.
yeah. Could you just identify yourself and introduce yourself, please?
Okay. Monica McCain Brown, committee member.
Yes. I just informed you, Ms. Brown, that the reason I'm facilitating the meeting is that the chairperson is unavailable due to an emergency situation. So I
Okay.
can't come as a chair in the meeting. So it's an informal situation because since I'm not a board member, technically I cannot chair a meeting, but just facilitating
Okay, but we know you're very capable.
it. Thank you. Okay. I know you, yeah, while I have you on the phone, and Ms. Brown, you have mentioned something about something on your block that was happening. Was that
Eh,
rectified or you
Um,
see it?
oh, I had complained a couple times about the blocking of the fire hydrant on
Yeah,
Brooklyn. 12:45, they just blocked the hydrant. And I think it's a very dangerous thing to be doing, especially since we've seen in the past how many fires there have been, quite a few, and hydrants have been blocked. So
yeah.
I'm very concerned because it's a regular, as far as they're concerned, it's a regular parking spot.
Yes, because if I remember correctly, Detective Skinner mentioned something about looking into it, but you haven't heard from him.
No, neither
Mm.
has
Okay.
it's Brooklyn South, I think. um
Yes,
had,
yes.
had also said yes, I have not heard anything or have not seen anything.
And anyone else has anything to discuss, good or bad, or in between?
It's Hazel Martinez. I would like to know, I know I'm not going to get an answer right now, but I'd like to know if there's any follow-up to the information that I sent to Khadijat last month.
Um, yeah, as I say, I will, when she comes back later on, if she comes back before we adjourn,
Mhm.
maybe she could bring it up. I did see that you had a question in when I was reading the minutes. So,
And because anything else I have to say, I would have to say to the representative from the 67 precinct, and they're not here because the precinct really, I don't feel really addresses our issues, not like it goes on in other precincts. And so that's what but there's no point in saying that at this point.
you're correct, because I was hoping to see one of them. I know on Thursday, Detective Skinner was on vacation. I don't know if he's back or what, but I don't see Detective Pierre either here. So, I'll make a notation of that. I will ask if she doesn't come in time. I will ask me Oluwo to remind her that you have sent her that information and if she heard anything. Okay, telephone number 718 7 something and it ends in 88. I see you've been trying to. Yeah. Can you identify yourself, please? Because I see you were trying to unmute yourself. but
No, no, I'm fine.
oh, okay. It's Miss LaBelle, right?
Yes, yes.
Okay, all right. Yeah. No, because during the roll call, I call your name, but I guess you might have stepped out for a little while. Yeah. Okay. Anyone else have anything else? If not, I'm just going to make a couple of announcements that I know tomorrow there's the Assemblywoman Monique Chandler has she have a public safety town hall, okay, and it's tomorrow, 4:30 p.m. at Tilden campus, okay, so which is 5800 Tilden Avenue. So they're supposed to have different representatives there from the different precincts in this area, and a couple of organizations that work with public safety and anti-violence uh, programs. So again, if anyone is interested, is at 4:30 p.m. is a public safety town
6:30.
hall.
It's not 6:30
No, it says 4:30.
because there's a job fair before it.
Oh, okay. You're absolutely right, because I'm reading farther down. It says, because at the top it said 4:30 p.m., but then it said job fair 4:30 p.m. and public safety conversation 6 p.m. Thank you for correcting me, because I was going from the top. Yes, yes. Okay, yeah. So the public safety is at 6 p.m., but 4:30 is a job fair. And basically, that's it. I know we have had a couple of shootings in within the 6-7 precinct. Not that necessarily anyone got hit, but there's been some robberies also, which I really would have loved to hear from the precincts regarding that. But since we don't have anyone here, it's 7:52. Oh, hey, Hazel, go ahead. You could unmute yourself.
The one thing in terms of public safety, we've had in the last couple of weeks, there's been a number of fires in this area and smoke conditions. And, I would encourage everyone to get those free smoke alarms placed in your home that the fire department and Red Cross are, providing. So to at least because people have been injured in some of those fires.
Yes, thank you for bringing the and the yes, getalarmed.com, and then you could get that information. And that's very important. And they come and it takes less than 10 minutes to install them in your home. So it's a worldwide program, and those they last for 10 years. Okay, and they would replace them because I originally had it, and they came back and replaced them late last year. And yeah, Hazel, I just saw Citizen App. There was an incident near you this afternoon.
Today? Oh, I
Yeah.
didn't know. I haven't paid any attention to it.
Oh, yeah. There was
Oh yeah, I'm
something like
looking.
57th Street,
Oh yeah, I see.
Clarendon.
So
Is your
four
store over
men
here?
stole from a store. I don't know what store. 5704 5704 Clarendon Road. That's in that little mall.
Oh, that's the mall. Okay.
That little mall on Clarendon between 50
Yeah.
7 and 8. Yeah.
So that's
I don't know which one of the stores it is, but not much there. Restaurant and no. There's a liquor store maybe because that has had a couple of robberies.
that's what I was thinking. 5704 might be the liquor store because
Yeah,
that's the closest to 57.
right. Yeah, it's definitely a
Oh,
liquor store.
yes. Oh, okay. That said, I don't have much more other than just remind everyone to make sure if you have a car, make sure you lock it and take your keys with you. Okay, even if you're stepping up for 10 seconds, because there's been a lot of robberies, car robberies. They watch people, and as soon as they go into the store, if the door is open, they will come. And also on my block, I saw, and someone also mentioned it, that the people walking around checking, walking by, checking to see if the car doors are open. So please make sure you lock your car and don't leave anything of value that they could see, because they will break your glass just to take a quarter from its seat. Okay? So please make sure you don't leave anything of value. If you have it, make sure it's out of sight or take it. Uh,
Yeah.
yes, Miss Bennett.
But I was going to say also, up and down in my area, it's not that far from Hazel, they're walking around, checking and walking behind the Amazon delivery trucks, taking people's packages. Just that they leave it on the porch, they'll leave it, they'll come and let's take it. If you have a delivery, make sure you have somebody take it in for you, or make sure they deliver it to where you work possibly. You will not have your package. I caught one on my porch. I told the guy to get off my property.
Hi, this is Leonie Logan. I just want to
Oh,
first reinforce what Miss Bennett said. My next door neighbor, her package was taken 2 weeks ago, and basically it was taken within an hour. The package was delivered by an Amazon rep, and it was in the evening at night. Normally we watch out to see if there are any packages on doorsteps and would alert her. Even with her next door, we would take it up and put it in the back until they get home. And within an hour, she said, from what the report that she got, because it was dark and quiet, somebody just came right up and the package was gone. One of the things we have to do is to just give instructions to with Amazon deliveries, because these people just simply throw the package, take a picture, and they're gone. They're not interested in where the package lands or any kind of safety. So you have to try to safeguard your package as well. Give instructions. If you know you're not going to be home, ask your neighbor, or simply ask, like walking up the driveway and put it in the back. Okay.
yes, that's good. And also, if you ask them to ring your bell or send you text when they deliver it, because yes, they definitely do that. They just drop it, take a picture, and walk away.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and they don't even read any signs
Nope.
that you have on the door. Because I personally have a sign on my door of the upstairs door saying, "Please deliver all packages downstairs." You know how many times I see packages on the upstairs steps.
Mm-hmm.
They don't read that sign. That's big.
No.
Yeah.
Mm-mm. They don't.
So yeah, so send them this way. If something happened, you could tell them, well, I instructed you all to do this and let them do it. You know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. Okay. Here in nothing. If there's nothing else, I'm going to ask a motion to adjourn the meeting at 8 o'clock. Because it's not much more that we have. We cannot we cannot approve the minutes, okay, because the chair is not here, and there's no other new business. So that's it. Yes. Adele, you broke out. Can you repeat what you said?
Is 7 coming?
The precinct they were supposed to come, but as you heard, I don't know if you heard when we were at the precinct last Thursday that Detective Skinner was on vacation, and I haven't heard. I don't know if he came back, and I don't see anyone here. And I said, Kadisha just called me. We just spoke like about what, about 5:30 about me facilitating the meeting, and she was in the hospital, so we really couldn't talk a lot. So, but rather than cancel it, I said, let me just. I agreed to do an informal meeting.
That was nice of you.
Yeah, yeah, but
It's most of the vehicles in the area, David was saying, and other, when Leonie was saying, and a few other people were saying,
Adele,
Adele,
could you start over because you were breaking up again?
no, I said there's too many abandoned vehicles in this community improperly addressed.
No, no, I agree, and not only that, right now, because East 42nd between Glenwood and Fargo, they came, they cleared that whole area. Now it's full again with trucks from all over the place that they're not moving. So they're not, they really can't even clean the place. So,
Yes, that's the problem.
yeah.
It's getting worse and worse. It
Yeah,
seems
they chase them from one area, they go to another.
yes. And we're getting back those campers in our community again.
Oh, yes,
Yes.
yes, the two on Albany, and just now today I saw the two right on Albany and Alpha between H and Glenwood, and then there was another one by the school. Yeah, so
We're not a dumping ground for these vehicles or the trucks that are in the area also illegally in the residential zones. And asked one of the people who work at the traffic division, I said, why can't these agents, why don't they address this? They said, and her name is Tellisford. And I want this on the record. What she told me was that, what do you want me to do? And that's exactly how she said, what do you want me to do? Where do you want me to put them? We have no place to put them. I said, the agents, let them write it, let it go scoff law. But my mother lives in the area. I said, your mother got something to do with the trucks? Because I don't think so.
hmm.
Let the agents write them. Train them to write them. So far, I think I'm the only one complaining about it. What I need from this committee, as many people as can, to put a memorandum about this, to vote on this, to have that place do its job. Demand it. Other communities demand it. It's not right.
Yes, and another note, and maybe not necessarily is for this committee, but it is because Avenue H between East 40th and Albany Avenue, there used to be a couple of businesses there, mechanic shops, and then another while I was drinking over there, which was a public hazard. But they sold the place, so all those mechanics they're gone, including they had a training they used to park a lot of buses there. So I was wondering if anyone knows what what's coming there, because I know they sold it and everybody's moving out. So I was wondering if anyone heard, because I was not at the last land use committee meeting. So I don't know if that was discussed over there.
No, nothing was discussed in that area that I know of.
Okay. Yeah.
Really?
Okay.
About it.
Yeah. Okay. So I don't know if you all know where I'm talking about. Right over there, like Avenue H of Albany, because they used to have parties and things there in the mechanic shops and everything. But all that is gone now, and basically they sold it. But I don't know who bought it or what's coming there. I'm hoping that it's not they're not going to come up and try to put up another one of those so-called hotels,
Yes,
hotels that convert them into a homeless shelter.
Yeah, this is
Yeah.
this is Leonie George. In
Yes.
driving by, I haven't seen anything because I know right at the corner of Albany and H, there's a deli there, a relatively new deli. And other
Yeah.
than that, I haven't seen anything. But of course, I will keep an eye out when we drive by. But so far, I haven't seen anything or any signs.
Yeah. Well, the Delhi is another story, but unfortunately, they're not in our
Yeah, in our community.
right. But I'm talking about on this side of Avenue H, right? You know the corner right here where they have some school buses parked over there and everything.
Mm-hmm.
The
Yeah.
north side of Avenue H, which is actually in our community board.
Yes.
They used to have some mechanics and all that, and the tree pruning.
Right.
Yeah, right there.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that little stretch. They said it's a solid board.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah, I haven't seen anything, but I know the person who is the block president on East 40th at that end, East 40th and H. So I'll reach
Yeah.
out to her to see if she knows or has seen anything and kind of alert her.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I have not seen the last few days when I walk by there. I don't see anything happening, but I know everything is cleared out up there.
Mm-hmm.
So which could be a plus because it used to be a mess up there.
Right. Yeah,
Really messy mess over there.
yeah, because even some of the ride, yeah, the tree pruning place has been unusually clean.
Yes.
Mhm. Okay.
Okay. All right. With that said, I really thank everyone for coming and can I have a motion to adjourn the meeting?
You,
Anything else that I can think of?
Leon Logan motion to adjourn the meeting at 8:08 p.m.
Thank you, Leonie. Can I get a second?
Hazel Martinez seconded.
Right.
Okay. Thank you all for joining this impromptu meeting, but I thank you all for coming, and I will relay everything to Kadisha when she calls me. And have a blessed evening, everyone. And hopefully you all could make that public safety consortium tomorrow at Tilden High School. And to correct myself, whoever corrected me, it's at 6 o'clock, 6 p.m. Okay, otherwise, we'll see you next month. Okay,
Thank
have a
you,
blessed
George,
evening,
for
everyone.
thank you,
Yeah.
George, for
Night,
informing.
everyone. Thank you, Mr. Tate.
Bye
Yeah,
bye,
thank
everyone.
Yeah.
Bye bye.
thank you,
Okay,
George, for informally
bye.
doing the meeting.
Yeah.
Please extend our best to the chairperson.
Yes.
Oh, yes, and I'm, I'm, I am sorry I did not bring this up before, but some of you, I know all of you are aware of what
It's right up.
It's right
Miss
up.
Reverend.
Yeah, I
Yes,
didn't want to bring it up.
Yeah.
yeah. So if I don't know if everyone have the information about the viewing, the funeral services, which is next, it's
June
June.
1st.
Yeah. So if anyone is interested in it and don't have it, they could reach out and I could send you the information. Okay.
Mr. Tate, can I
Thank-
reach out to you?
Excuse me.
May I reach out to you after this meeting has ended?
Oh, sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, thanks.
Okay,
Okay.
George.
Oh, yes. Okay. Have a blessed evening, everyone. Take
Thanks.
care.
Take
Good
care.
night.
Bye.
Good
Bye-bye.
night.
Miss Lyons? Yeah. Miss Lyons? Hello? Nadine? Yeah.
But she's still on. I see 17.
Meeting is adjourned.
Not yet. Wait on you.
All right, Miss Bennett. Nice to talk to you.
Well, George was calling for you, but you didn't answer.
Huh?
George was calling, but you didn't answer. He said he did it about 3 or 4 times. But
He was asking for what?
for you.
For me?
Yeah. We didn't a chance to call him.
But my computer is very low. I'm sitting here with the computer in front of me, but I didn't hear him say anything. That's why I hate this computer.
He called you like 3 times.
All right, well, Miss Khadijat, I think, had an appointment, so that's why Mr. Tate did the meeting for her.
Oh, you know. But he was looking for something else. I guess something he needed from them. But
All right, I'll stay on. When she come back in, I'll let her know that they canceled the meeting. That the meeting ended. All right. Good night. Miss Nadine? They adjourned the meeting. Perfect. Thank you. Enjoy the rest of your night. Okay, you too.